Hi everyone, I'm Clayton, President and CEO of Forbes AAC. We recently launched our new WinSight AAC device with the built-in infrared controls. Those controls are going to give you independence like never before. And you can control things in your home environment, including fun things like toys. Now, I happen to be a father of 4 young boys, all under the age of 5, and I know firsthand how important it is to be able to play with toys and how toys are so closely integrated with learning. I also happen to be somebody that grew up with a disability myself. I'm in a wheelchair, and as a young child, I experienced firsthand what it's like to need durable medical equipment and not want it. So there's this challenge that we have in front of us of device acceptance, and it exists with the AAC population as well. But it's really crucial that we overcome that and we have our children engage in their AAC device so that they can learn, acquire language, and the skill set they need to be independent communicators. And what I'm going to do for every kid that gets one of our WinSights is include one of these infrared controlled toys with our language development kit. Now I'm going to have my SLP Whitley show you how these kits work, and I think you're really going to like them.
So we talked earlier about the IR capabilities that are going to be integrated into all of our next generation WinSlates. But what exactly does that mean for our users and for our clinicians? Well, Forbes is simultaneously launching fun language development kits. And what those kits are going to include are an interactive IR controlled toy, a grid page set that controls that toy, and then for our clinicians, we're providing some therapy materials, including a lesson plan, a goal bank, and a data tracking sheet that correspond directly with this activity. So let me show you now how this looks and how this toy works, because it's really cool and we're excited about it. So I'm first going to show you this toy on the tabletop, because this toy can work both on the ground or on a wall. So I'm going to turn it to the 4 setting and put it on my table. And I'm going to be using direct touch on these buttons to control this toy. So as you can see, I can make it spin right. I can make it spin left. If I want, I can have it drive forward. And look how fun that is. It lights up, it spins, it makes noise. But not only can I use it on a table or on the floor, but now I'm going to show you how I can use it on the wall, especially if we have some of those users that are positioned and they need to be able to see something higher up. Now we can place our toy on the wall, and I can use eye gaze to control my toy. Making it go back and having it spin. So how neat and how fun is that our users, regardless of their access method, can now play with toys?
Well, thank you, Whitley. You can see these are a lot of fun, and there's a great clinical attribute to these as well in acquiring language. So just to repeat, every kid that gets a WinSlate from Forbes, we're going to include at no charge this interactive language development kit. It's even going to come gift wrapped as a present so that when the child receives their WinSlate from Forbes, they have this great experience of opening up a gift and immediately launching into something that's fun and engaging, all the while learning to use their device. So from my family to yours, thank you.